Yes, this is question number 31. Then this is question number 32. Just study important words. Question number 33. Question number 34. Question number 35. Question number 36. So these are the 6 questions that we are going to do now. Fine. Yes. Back to the pavilion. Question number 31. The topic of the day is Dr. Ian Marsh, a neurosurgeon. So let us see this. Right. OET, listening, part C. OET listening, part C. Dr. Ian Marsh, a neurosurgeon. Yes. Okay. This is the topic of the day. So we are going to study part C. And this part C, the topic is official material. I always take official material. I don't take any other material because this is perfectly, exam oriented, So there will be no mistakes. There will be authentic information and everything will be perfect. That is what you have to realize. Okay, there we go. And then I just want to take open on sample format, listening, part C, Chagas. Okay. Okay. Just I want to take once, not this. Okay. Part C. Okay. Open. C. Reading part C. Listen, too many reading, but not listening too many. Okay, listening. Listening part C. 24th May and 30 July. 30 July. Okay. No worries. Okay. 1 and 2. So yes. Question number 31. Right. So we have the question here. Question number 31. Okay. Yes. Here is the question. Dr. Marsh says that one aim of the new guidelines on concussion is. This is the question. Right. I'm going to play this audio now. And this is the screen 31. Question number 31. Yes. Yes, you will go here. Question 31. Yes. Here is question number 31. And these are the links. Copy, post link. After that, you have to go here to post your answer. You will check the answer there in the channel. You can go and subscribe there and you can check your answer there. And yeah. Then here, copy message link. You can go here and this is the group. Anywhere, one of the places you can go for the answers. You'll get the answer there. So first you listen here, what I'm telling, then afterwards audio, and then you'll go and respond. Fine. Right, here you are. I'm pausing the screen. Okay. Yes. Now I'm resuming the screen. You can see here in the book. Yeah, here, listening. Before listening starts, the previous page, here will be the audio. You can see here, this is the link of the audio. Okay, this is page number 81 and this is book. You can see official book. I recommend all of you to buy the book. Okay, physical copy. If you can order by Amazon or some other, you can order the book and you can buy this book. This is the official book. Okay, I have my own bought version. This is a purchased version I have. So you can just go buy this book. Buy this book, hard copy. Okay, then you can do everything, practice in that book. Okay, that is the best option for you. Okay, right. So my recommendation is you can go and buy this book. Nursing can buy nursing book and medicine. This is medicine book. Okay, this is my copy. Okay, so I bought it in Kindle. I use it there. Okay, fine. Amazon.com. You can purchase this book, hard copy. Okay, so you can practice from there. So 81. So I use only authentic materials. So here it is. So now here, if you click, you can buy even less price, 500 rupees or something. on Amazon online version. You can buy, then afterwards you can practice. You can print and you can practice. So that is what it is. It's cheaper even than hard copy. So now, and on the spot you will get it. Right. Now, if you click here, you will go to the audio. Now, this is the second test. This is the second test. Yes, this is second test. Practice test book 1, listening test, audio test 2. So this we are going to play. So there are 3 tests, test 1, test 2, test 3. So we are bothered about test 1. So click on that.
Occupational English test.
On this test 2.
Occupational English test. Practice test 2.
Now here, this is first part. Okay. Then you can see here first part A, first part B, then second part 6 questions, and this is third part A. So I am
listening test.
My guest today is Dr. Ian Marsh, a specialist in the treatment of concussion in sport and a co-author on a new set of guidelines. So, Dr. Marsh, what's the aim of these new guidelines?
Well, the aim was really to provide a resource, not for the top-level professional sports people, but for parents, teachers and coaches of young people playing sport. The guidelines basically offer some expert information from a GP, an emergency physician, and myself as a neurosurgeon about what the condition is, also how to identify the symptoms and how to manage it. If any of your listeners have ever had a concussion doing sports, you'll know how frightening it can be. It's confusing and painful and difficult sometimes for teachers, parents or whoever to work out if someone with concussion is okay. I mean, we hope to remedy that.
And how do we know when someone is suffering from concussion?
Well, obviously, if the person's actually knocked out, it's clear. But not all patients.
Okay. So now, concentrate again.
My guest today is Dr. Ian Marsh, a specialist in the treatment of concussion in sport and a co-author on a new set of guidelines. So, Dr. Marsh, what's the aim of these new guidelines?
Well, the aim was really to provide a resource, not for the top-level professional sports people, but for parents, teachers and coaches of young people playing sport. The guidelines basically offer some expert information from a GP, an emergency physician, and myself as a neurosurgeon about what the condition is, also how to identify the symptoms and how to manage it. If any of your listeners have ever had a concussion doing sports, you'll know how frightening it can be. It's confusing and painful and difficult sometimes for teachers, parents or whoever to work out if someone with concussion is okay. I mean, we hope to remedy that.
And how do we know when someone is suffering from concussion?
Well, obviously, if the person's actually knocked out, it's clear.
Fine, we got the point. You got the answer. Take your notebook, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 6 questions. So now I am pausing the screen because I am going to feed the answer. And you will go to Telegram channel. I have already given you. Otherwise, I'll repost those 2 links. Okay. Yes, there it is. So I have posted both of the links. So you will go there and you will study the question, and I'm going to post the answer there. A, B, C. I'm going to give you the answer there. I'm creating a poll there so that you will get the answer spontaneously. Once you write the answer, you click the answer, it will tell you whether it is right or wrong. Fine. Question number 31, quiz mode. There are 3 options, A, then B, then C. So these are the 3 options. Right. Yeah, 3 options are there. So I'm going to give you the answer. This is, yes, logical reasoning. Okay. Logical reasoning. And the answer I'm going to provide you there. The answer I am going to provide you there. Yes. The answer is a fed. You can click there and you will know the answer, whether it is right or wrong. If it is right, you put a right mark in your notes. If it is wrong, you put a wrong mark in your notes. Right. Okay. Yes. Don't write anything here, please. I did not tell anyone to write anything in the chat box. And when I tell you only, you have to write. The rules are discreet. They are very clear. Nobody will write anything in the chat box because nobody should know any answer. They should know only on their own in the Telegram channel. Please. Okay, if it is written now, it's okay. Next time onwards, don't write until I tell you, please. Okay, question 31. Question 31. Then I tell you to submit your response. Then only you have to submit. So, fine. Yes, remember that. Okay, the answer to this question, I'm counting. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit your response. That is it. Wait until I tell you to submit, then you submit. You are not supposed to submit before. Right. Okay. Right. So, resume share. Yes, here it is. Right, now I'm giving you time to think why your answer is right and why your answer is wrong. I'll give the option to one particular student. Those who raise, I can explain this one, sir. So Those who raise the hands, one particular, first of all, think about this one for 2 minutes, because I'm going to give you the explanation. I'm going to give you the explanation. Two minutes, you think about this one. Yes. Fine. Very good. Yes, anybody who can explain this, you can raise your hand so that I'll call you. Yes, Amreen from Pakistan. Hello, Amreen.
Hello, sir.
Yes, you have your turn now. Can you please explain in your own words? Yes, Amreen, you can unmute. Hello? Some problem. Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
you can explain. Yes.
Sir, actually, I forgot that.
Okay. Okay, leave it. Okay, fine. Right, you can mute back. Okay. Lower your hand. Okay. Now I am going to explain this. Listen to me very carefully. What you ought to do and what you should not do. The points here are, Dr. Marsh says that one aim So one aim, that's it. One aim. We know that these are new guidelines, and we know that this is regarding concussion, and we know that Dr. Marsh, we know all these things, so they are not important. They are not important. One aim is, so aim is, remember that, aim is, very clear. Now, aim is what? Aim is education or correction or provision. Aim is education or correction or provision. So to educate means education, to correct means correction, to provide means provision. Education is not there, they are lacking knowledge, so we have to educate, lacking knowledge. Next one, to correct, that means something wrong, so you have to correct, correction. To provide, that means they don't have, so you are providing. So educating what they don't know, correcting what is wrong, or providing something which they lack. So you have to understand here. So aim is to do something. So action word is very important. Next one, educate whom? Sports people. Educate sports people. Okay. Correct what? Misunderstandings. Provide what? Specialist's advice, recommendation. Specialist advice. Not just advice, not just specialist, specialist advice. So that is important. So now here, is it related to educating sports people Is it to correct misunderstandings? Is it to provide specialist advice? So sports people are the target. Misunderstandings are the target. Specialist advice is the target. So what is this related to? New guidelines are targeting the sports people in order to educate them, are targeting. So what do you mean by target? I told you target means aim. If you don't know these synonyms, it is impossible for you to understand. Come on, now I'm giving you the points. I'm teaching you something which is more important, which should go into you. Now, I am giving 30 seconds. The word aim, come on, synonyms. Fat, right, whatever you get, whether others have written or not, you just type and post them. 30 seconds. How many synonyms you can recall? Fast forward. Whether anybody has written or not, you sharpen your mind. Forget about others. You type. You are important, not somebody else. Yes, very good. Aim is very important. Aim is very important. Aim is very important. So you should know the word aim in its full sense. That means synonyms, all the things you should know. Now the second word is related to A. A is educate. Educate. Educate, and relative word is education. Educate or education. In the same way, you find the synonyms of educate. Come on, fast. Think fast. Sharp like a snake. All related words. Training or a train. Educate. Okay. Inform, provide knowledge, whatever you want to say, you can use. Yes. Do your best. Try. You are going to sharpen your minds. You are going to sharpen your minds. That's all. Yes. Next one. The target word is B. The word is correct. It may relate to noun also. Correct or correction. So these are related words. He may say in verb form, I want to correct him, or he needs correction. All time. This is what you don't know in writing. You're not using passive. If you improve here, you'll improve everywhere. Correct. Come on. Sharpen. Yes. Next. Did anybody write the word rectify? Take another word, rectify. Or perfect. imperfect to perfect. Okay. Write down the words which I am telling you. I'll give you some words are missing means I'll give you automatically. So perfect to perfection, correction, perfection, rectification. Okay. Right. So next one is the word C, target word C. Target word C is provide or provision. You are going to play with the words now. Provision. Learn these words. 100 words you learn with me. Then you will do marvelous feat. Provide or provision. Come on, fast. Attack. Provide, arrange, supply. Dispose, give, suggest, inform. Okay, right. Now next one is, the second set of words, A. The second set of words, A. Sports people. Sports people. Sports people, what other words may come? Write down whatever you want. Write down whatever you want. Just whether it is appropriate or little closer or no problem. Try to think and write. Sports people. Participants in sports events. Like that also. Anything may come there. They will not use the same words. Okay. Next one. B. Next one is B. Misunderstandings. Misunderstandings. What are the synonyms for this word? Misunderstandings. Come on, shoot. Kahkasha, very good. Misconception, wonderful, you have good knowledge. Misrepresentations. Miscommunications. False notions. Inappropriate knowledge. I don't know, whatever I am telling you, whatever you catch, you can write there. Somebody. Faulty wisdom. Inaccurate ideology. Negative concepts. Wrong vision. Unreal aspects. So, like this, anything he may talk. Negative. Misguiding apprehensions. So all these, anyone he can speak. That's what it is. So aim, educating sports people, correcting misunderstandings, providing specialist advice. Finished. All other things are nonsense. All other things are unimportant. Aim is Aim is educating sports people, or correcting misunderstandings, or providing special advice. That's all. So you should know what is important. When 3 times he told 2, 2, 2, that means that verb is important. And target people and target activity. There are 2 things here. Aim, he is aiming at educating or correcting or providing. That is one. Target verb. What action are they targeting? And target persons, target community. That is sports people, or misunderstandings, or special advice. So you have to focus on these 2 areas. Once you focus on these 2 areas, it's very easy for you. So let us see, figure out here. Yes. Aim is to educate sports person, or aim is to correct misunderstandings. Straight away, jump straight. Aim is providing specialist advice. Just, that's it. Whenever you get a question paper, immediately underline. So other things are unimportant. In the same way, in the listening part also, many things will be unimportant. So you have to focus only on these areas. Focus only on these areas. Don't focus on anything else. If you are focusing on everything, it's nonsense. That's all. You're wasting your time. When you get the question, immediately underline the words. Immediately underline the words. What are the words which are important? Identify the important words and focus only on those important words. Others, not important, forget them. Target activity and target person. Educating sports people, correcting misunderstandings, providing special advice. Finished. Right. Now I am going to show you how to identify. I am going to transform listening comprehension into reading comprehension. Because you should know where the answer is coming from, when the answer is coming, how far the answer is, and how easy the answer is, how different the answer is, and what a special technique you have to use in order to find this answer. You should transform this listening comprehension into reading comprehension. That is what I am going to do for you now. A second. Very good. Fine. I'm going to show you the secret of secrets to you now. Then you will understand, oh, how far the answer is, how different the answer is coming. Why am I not able to understand easily? Can I understand it easily now? So if you practice like this, is it beneficial for you? That is what you have to. Okay. Clear all drawings. Yeah. Now, I'm going to transform part C, question number 31. Yes. I'm going to bring to you to the forefront the audio script. Yes. Here you have these things. I'm going to provide that here. Then next one is Yes. 20, no, 18, 20. Okay. Aerial round. Yes. Okay, fine. So we can make it. Okay. Control A. Sorry, Control A. Home. So yeah, this is better. Then we can make it 22, I suppose. Yes, that's it. Okay, now coming to the audio. How we are going to gather this one? We are going to the text. Okay, and okay, pause the screen for a second. Okay, right. Where is the, yeah, yes, page number. Audio script will be somewhere around 115. Okay. Yes, I'm going to open the screen once again. See here, the audio script is here. Yes, 31 to 36. Okay. First question. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So this is the question. Please bear with me. Okay. So this is the speaker. Yes, M. Yes. So I closed it. Yeah. So here we have the person who is interviewing. So 115. No, 125. Okay. Yes. Yeah, F. F means female voice, M means male voice. F means female voice, M means male voice. Okay, that's it. This is F. Yes. 26. Let's check. No, it's too much. 24. 22. Yeah, that would be fine. 23. Yeah. Now here is the subject. Yes. Now I am playing the audio again. Now read along with this, watch and see how it is going on.
My guest today is Dr. Ian Marsh, a specialist in the treatment of concussion in sport and a co-author on a new set of guidelines. So, Dr. Marsh, what's the aim of these new guidelines?
Well, the aim was really to provide a resource, not for the top-level professional sports people, but for parents, teachers and coaches of young people playing sport. The guidelines basically offer some expert information from a GP, an emergency physician, and myself as a neurosurgeon about what the condition is, also how to identify the symptoms and how to manage it. If any of your listeners have ever had a concussion doing sports, you'll know how frightening it can be. It's confusing and painful and difficult sometimes for teachers, parents or whoever to work out if someone with concussion is okay. I mean, we hope to remedy that.
And how do we know when someone is suffering from concussion?
Well, obviously if the person's actually knocked out, it's clear. But not all patients actually lose consciousness. Often, following a hard knock to the head, they become disorientated or experience headaches, nausea or vomiting. These are signs of concussion and they may clear initially, but then return when the individual actually undertakes further physical activity.
Right.
When they start to train, say. So it can actually take quite a while for things to really clear up. The essence of it is that people shouldn't start playing again until those warning signs have completely subsided.
Yes, and you say that waiting anything less than 14 days after all the symptoms have cleared would be...
Yes, now see very carefully here. See very carefully what he's talking. The first one, where he is using the word, is very important. Words are not visible properly. No. Script is changed. Okay. Let me just talk to this here. Right. The first one is, what is that? Words are not visible properly. Okay, for this one, let us ask. Hello, Dr. Muhammad Abdul Basit. Are the words clear? Is the screen clear? Okay, Gina.
Yes, sir.
Is the screen clear?
The screen is clear, but the paragraph you shared is actually mixed with two audios from the third line. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So let me check once again. New guidelines. So till here it is okay. So, okay, my guest today to new guidelines. Yeah. Well, the aim was really to provide a resource. Well, the aim was really to provide a resource. From there to how to. And second, parents, the guidelines basically. Okay, so let me check once again. How to. Okay, I think when I was copying, they came together. So let me check this one. Okay, how to. Yes, I think this is fine now. Yeah. Yes.
Or experienced.
There are some diversions. What do you mean by diversions? What do you mean by diversions or distractions? I'm going to show you what are distractions.
My guest today is Dr. Ian Marsh, a specialist in the treatment of concussion in sport and a co-author on a new set of guidelines. So, Dr. Marsh, what's the aim of these new guidelines?
Well, the aim was really to provide a resource, not for the top-level professional sports people, but for parents, teachers and coaches of young people playing sport. The guidelines basically offer some expert information from a GP, an emergency physician, and myself as a neurosurgeon about what the condition is, also how to identify the symptoms and how to manage it. If any of your listeners have ever had a concussion doing sports, you'll know how frightening it can be. It's confusing and painful and difficult sometimes for teachers, parents or whoever to work out if someone with concussion is okay. I mean, we hope to remedy that.
And how do we know when someone is suffering from concussion?
Well, obviously if the person's...
Okay. Now let us see this very clearly. So the point is, the question is there, and Dr. Marsh is the male voice. So in the second part is the answer. So the person who is interviewing will not be the response. So the person who is giving the answer, that means who is being interviewed, okay, who is interviewed, that is very important. So this is the part which is very, very important. This is the part which is extremely important. Now see here, this is the part. Because the first one is already a question, and a question will not be an answer to the question. Okay? It is not an answer to the question. So, question will not be an answer to the question. So, in the same way, the first part is the question and second part is the answer. Right. Now let us see here Dr. Marsh. How you have to relate this one? So this is the female voice. Yes. And this is the male voice. You can understand. This is the female voice. And this is the male voice. And here Dr. Marsh. Here, Dr. Marsh. Fine, try to understand the point here. For example, this is related. Okay, it's pointing it out. Says that, not questions. Says, not asks. If he says asks, then it will go to first one. But he says, means informs. So automatically, this is pointing to here. This is the question and this is the answer. So the second part is the answer. So here, you have to realize that this is the area where you are going to get the answer. That means all the answers follow the same pattern. Next one, here we have seen some important things. Educate, number one, young sports, educate sports people. Number two, correct misunderstandings. To provide specialist advice. Now, in these things, the big words or the big phrases are very important. So, sports people, so educate whom? Educate people, not sports people educate, but educate sports people. Remember, sports people, the targeting sports people and the targeting education for sports people. So sports people is very important. And here misunderstandings are there and correcting misunderstandings is important. So misunderstandings is the more important one. And specialist advice is being given and that specialist advice is to be provided. So sports people, the target audience is more important than the target activity. Education is not important. Educating sports people is important. So sports people. Okay. Next one. Misunderstandings are there. Correcting misunderstandings. Specialist advice is there. So provide specialist advice. Now you have to see here. So try to understand where it will come. It will always come in the middle. Answer will almost always will come in the middle. Now let us see here. The guidelines. I'm changing the color here. The guidelines. The guidelines. The guidelines. Okay. Offer. Offer. Expert. Information from a GP, an emergency physician, and myself as a neurosurgeon. Yes. Try to understand this one. Now, if you go from here to here in the middle, it's very clear, the guidelines offer. Now, expert, specialist. Expert means a specialist. Advice, information. Okay. Emergency physician. Emergency physician is a specialist. Not just a physician, emergency physician is a specialist. Okay, next one. Neurosurgeon is a specialist. A neurosurgeon is a specialist. So, offer. Offer means provide. Offer means provide. Offer means provide. So let me check your answers. You have written your answers. There. Let me go back. Yes. You have done a lot of practice. Very good. These words will help you in the future. So majority, Prabjit, Ankita, Yogendra, Rajkumar, Manikanta, Ansi, Aspin, okay, Rajkumar, Chitra, Jin, then Wo, Chitra, Deepika, Mary, Tebello. Okay, all these people gave the correct answer. But did you realize this point, what I am telling you? You will get answers very fast and you'll be very confident. Very confident. So that's it. Answer will almost always be in the middle. That's it. You can see very carefully. 4 sentences are there and this is in the second sentence. If there are 3 sentences, it will be in the middle sentence. That is how this is. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. I'm not going to give you 100 examples. I'm not going to give you 10 examples. I'll give you one solid example. I hope you understand what I am telling you. So what you can do is, I always send the manuscript. For example, you can buy the books and you can read from the books. You will have the audio script. You can use that audio script and you can practice from there. So one example is solid enough for you to understand. I will not explain too many examples. You have to work out. I'm going to show you how you have to work out. That's all. I will point out a finger and you have to climb the mountain. I gave you one example. You go and do all this 6 plus 6, 12 examples. This is the way how you have to find. If you try like this one, synonyms, very, very important. Very, very important. Now I'm asking you, okay? So I think you can understand the concept. Concept is explained. And don't think that if I will teach you how to fish. I'll teach you how to fish. I won't give you fish to live for one day. I teach how to fish. I'm teaching you how to fish. Now you can go to the tests and you can complete those things on your own. And then you have to get back to me and you have to send me the message, how many marks you scored. Okay. Agree. If you agree, say yes. If you disagree, say no. That's it. I am expecting 30 seconds. You have to shoot your answer. Yes or no. Now it is already there on the YouTube. Go to YouTube, listen the technique, find, understand, okay? Listen to it, understand. And then do all these questions. Take only C part today. Take only C part today. Try to understand the concept, try to understand the secret of this. Try to understand the secret of this. Fine. Okay. So now I'm asking you one more question. One reason or one impact of this session. I got only one question. That's enough. That's enough. One impact of this session on you. I want you to write one sentence. That's all. One sentence. What did you learn? How this is useful? Everyone write 1 point. If you can write 2 points also, you write. No problem. 1 minute I am giving you. What all 1 point you learn? Everyone writes one different point. That is it. Everything you can imbibe. Come on, fast. Yes, come on. Fast. You go and do these questions and come tomorrow, I'll give you 2. Tomorrow morning, I'll give you 2 questions. You again do all these things. Tomorrow evening, I'll give 3 questions. And after exactly 1 hour, I'm going to teach you part C reading. One session I'm going to do exactly after 1 hour. You go practice some questions. After 1 hour, I'm going to take 1 session on reading. 1 session on reading. Okay. One session on reading I'm going to give you. Those who do some test, take now see 1 hour I'm giving you. In 1 hour, you can take only 6 questions, which I gave you. That's enough. 6 questions. 6 questions. And send it to me on WhatsApp, on my personal number. Send it to me on my personal number on WhatsApp. And those people who answer these 6 questions and find the secrets on your own, I'm going to invite for the reading session exactly after 1 hour. 6 questions, 1 hour, 10 minutes each question. Study. Just to going and answering one test, my marks are less, I did not get. What is this? Study. This study, which you are going to do, will enhance your skills tomorrow. I have transformed your listening into reading. Don't write anything on the screen. Don't give your phones to the children, please. I don't like anyone playing the fool with the sessions. There are people who are dedicating, they're sacrificing their sleep and coming, and you draw some lines. Don't hand over your phones to your children. or monitor properly. Yes. I have sent you the question. I'll post it in the Telegram channel. I've sent it in the Grand Gallery, our regular student sessions. I've posted the 6 questions. Study, study, and study, and come back to me. Send the answers, how many marks you scored, and try to understand the other 5 questions. That's enough. And tomorrow you can do any test. If you study this, all these points which you are learning, tomorrow they will come in some other way. So you can use that. Okay, now I am asking you one question. How many of you are interested for the reading test? Exactly after an hour, 60 minutes. Say yes if you are yes. Exactly after 1 hour I am coming. And for those people who are coming there, I will explain your doubts. Okay? Those who have said yes, try to do those 6 questions and give your score to me. And not just doing and getting the answer. That anybody will do. Anyone can do. Even if you give 5th class ball, he will write ABC. Finished. A 12th class boy, he will think and tick 1. Reasonable. But you are going to study those. Find out the words and post them in their grand gallery. All the regular students. Post your synonyms in the grand gallery so that everyone. Yes, Nusrat, I will post in the grand. I have already posted in the grand gallery the PDF. Okay. I already posted. And I'm going to post those questions in the Telegram channel also. And audio also link I will provide. Those who are not regular students, you ask me in the grand gallery. Sorry, classical corrections. Those who are regular students, WhatsApp grand gallery you can ask. Yes. All your doubts will be cleared, and afterwards I will take reading session. Yes. So these students come immediately after 1 hour. Exactly, I'll send you the link. And those who want to go and sleep, have a nice, wonderful sleep. God bless you. Because you might have worked hard. You deserve sleep. Okay. Relax and come tomorrow morning. But the session which I give you in the night times is 100 times powerful than the daytime classes. Yes, please don't miss the session and you are going to lose something. Okay, see you soon. Somebody disturbed me. I lost my video. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See all the screen. Add people. See, I lost the screen. All scratches. Hundreds of people who are watching this on the Telegram channel are going to miss this. Very sad. Okay, I'll take it from the YouTube before this was. So that is why be careful. This one spoil sport has destroyed the purpose of this complete. After getting everything, the total this is lost. Very sad. Okay, what can I do now? "20 minutes of toil just with one scribbling, lost everything." Okay, we are meeting after exactly 1 hour.